Hello everybody, welcome back. It's nice to be here again. Today we're gonna make pesto sauce, an authentic pesto sauce. Now I'm gonna say something before I start. Last video the sound vanished on us, and after we filmed we found out that the sound was not good. So we had to tweak it and debug it and play around with it, and that's why if you saw the last video, the sound wasn't so great. So we're gonna try, we have to keep trying different mic mechanisms, different systems, and until we get it right. But don't worry, we will get it right eventually. Now for my pesto sauce, my authentic pesto sauce, I have some fresh basil which I just washed here and wrapped like this because, let me put my knife away. Why I did that? Because I need to take all the water out after washing. And of course, this is I just washed it and wrapped it, and I'm patting it. I patted it to dry a little bit, somewhat, because I don't want it to go bad after. Now, as you can see, this is mature basil, and that's what you need for pesto sauce. You need something nice and mature and full of flavor. I'm just gonna take all the stems out. While I do that, I should show you what else we need. We need some pine nuts, real pine nuts, some fresh garlic, really good quality fresh garlic, that's fine, that one fell, some kosher salt, some fresh cracked black pepper, some real Parmigiano Reggiano cheese that we're gonna grate, and of course some olive oil. So pine nuts, garlic, salt, pepper, olive oil, Parmigiano Reggiano, and our basil. So I'm just gonna clear our basil here off the stems, and that's not gonna take me long. And it smells so nice, almost smells like a bit like anise in a way. There's nothing like the smell of fresh basil. It opens up the appetite, and also it does some other things. Actually, fresh basil lowers blood pressure. Just learned something else today. Yeah, so here we go. We're gonna put our pine nuts and garlic into our and we're gonna mash it. Let me move it here in the meantime. Just move it closer so you can see. I'm just gonna crack it up. And this won't take long. You can use a blender. Most people use a blender. They don't do this by hand. But I enjoy doing this by hand. And it's gonna give it that nice, authentic, rustic taste and feel. I'm gonna add some of my salt. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of salt. There you go. And that's gonna help me to mash it better. The salt will always help things mash a little better, and it brings out all the juices, all the oils. And that should take me about 3 minutes or so, and I'll see you when I'm done with this. So I've been mashing this. You can see here it's very well mashed. I may need to add a bit more salt. I'll taste it after. But again, you're using this, it will be salty, so you don't need, whatever dish you're using it with, you don't need to add salt. And the salt acts as a preservative as well. But this is good now. That's very good. I'm gonna take my thing here out. Go. And that's done. Nice paste. Look, see that? It's a very nice paste, and that's what we're looking for. With all the oils from the garlic and the pine nuts have come together perfectly. This is a perfect paste. It's gonna make a really fantastic pesto. Now what I'm gonna do is, as you can see, I've added my basil dry, and of course you're gonna see some oxidization. This black mark, which is normal, don't worry about it. I've removed my stems. And I'm just gonna chop this by hand. And basil bruises very easily, so don't worry. Okay? If you see it turn black, it's because we're handling it. And I'm just gonna chop this up. I could mash it in here, but I don't want to. Chopping it up like this would be a lot better. And it will actually eventually work out faster, and it will look better and taste better and all around better. And I want to chop this very fine. And by the way, the video I was mentioning earlier, it's the potato, Guyanese potato balls video. And a couple of other ones before that. So if you see that, if you notice, we did have some technical difficulty, and I hope you don't mind that. At least you can still see what we're doing and how we're doing. You want to chop this and chop it very, very fine, and take my time without hurting myself, injuring myself, cutting my hands. And I'll see you in a minute. We're almost done, you see? It's very fine. And the reason why we pat it dry is because I don't want it, like you can see, it is dry somewhat, even though it's fresh. And also because we may not use it all right away. And you want it to last long. Like, at least last a week or so if you're not using it. If there's too much water in it, it's not. And as I was talking about our previous video, it's not potato balls, it's actually egg balls. I apologize if I said potato balls. So here we go. We're going to add our basil to our garlic and pine nuts. And make sure your basil is very well washed, very clean, and patted dry. And again, that's only to make it, patting it dry is only to make it last longer, so it doesn't start. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of pepper, as much pepper as you want. I like mine well seasoned. And of course, olive oil. And then we mix it in our pesto sauce. Our authentic, real Italian pesto sauce is done. Just gonna add as much oil as I need and stir it first. The only thing that's missing here is some grated Parmigiano Reggiano, and we can do that now, which I'm gonna do, or we can do it when you're making your dish, but I am going to add it now. And this is our authentic, real Italian pesto sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and grate some Parmigiano Reggiano in there. See that? And you can put as much as you want. It's always better to put more. Parmigiano Reggiano is a very luxurious, delicious aged cheese, and it adds really nice dimensions to any dish you're making. It's almost like adding truffles. You ever had truffles? Very distinctive, out of this world. It's enough for now. Mix that in. Mix that in. I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. So I'm not really measuring here because you have to go with the feeling by eye. You have to look and see and feel what's happening. This could be okay right now. It could be. But it could use a little more also. So far I've used about maybe a cup and a half of extra virgin olive oil. And the smell of fresh pesto is out of this world. So this is it. This is our fresh pesto sauce, fresh authentic pesto sauce, homemade by hand. Please do like, subscribe, and try this. Give it a try. and share our videos. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a salad with this. In the next video, you're gonna see how it could be used not just in pasta. It's delicious, delicious tomato and cheese salad. I'm gonna make it for you next.